Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. It's crazy coming to the end of spooky season.
I know. So if you've been with us this whole time, we have been doing different themes. Mm-hmm. This week's theme is horror icons. So I am dressed as Carrie from Stephen King's book. Cheli is dressed as
Freddy.
Which Freddy?
Freddy Krueger. I don't have my claws today, though. The claws aren't out. Can I let you know? I did put on bloody nails, and they were really long. And then I couldn't do anything in them because I put them on too early. Oh. So the claws came off as soon as they came on.
I'm kind of bummed that you don't have your claws, though.
I know. I'm really bummed, too. It's okay. I have his spirit. I also have a little bit of a yeehaw spirit because next month is going to be very yeehaw.
Oh, don't tell them.
I just want to say that.
Don't say that. What do you mean? That's like so obvious. Also, we have also been teasing it online, so it's fine. No big deal.
But happy Halloween.
Yes.
I'm sad that spooky season is coming to an end.
I am really sad, though.
I am. Why don't you believe me?
You have been waiting for this moment since the start of spooky season.
No, I haven't.
She's nodding if you're not watching.
No, I mean, I feel like the way that we ran things this year for spooky season made it so much more like engaging to me too. I don't know. I think it was just the format that we're filming things now, which is ahead of time.
Yeah, we're doing ahead of time and, bulk filming. So I think it's really been helping the both of us.
Yes.
And I don't know. I just feel really happy. I feel sad, though, that it's ending, but happy that we went on this journey together.
Happy that it happened.
Yes. Go ahead, Cheli. Tell us what your best look was in your opinion, because I'm probably going to disagree. I'm probably going to disagree.
You already know the best look by far, and it took so much effort, was my ghost fit.
Ugh, I knew you were going to say the ghost fit.
Dude, I recently watched that episode back.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so funny because we're having intense conversations.
But you can't even see
you can't see my expression. And then there was one point where you said something, and I know in my head, I know what I was thinking. I wanted to make it obvious I was looking at you. So I literally completely 180 turned my body.
Yeah. To face me.
Yeah. I just think it was iconic. I loved it.
Your ghost fit was definitely the funniest one. Like if we were to give all of our costumes like superlatives, that one would be most comedic.
Most iconic, most sexy, most hot, maybe the dead bride for both of us. I thought we looked really good. But my favorite costume of yours is definitely the witch one. I think you look so good like that. Thank you.
So go ahead. Praise me now. I'm ready.
I don't know. I feel like you kept getting better and better. And
I ended with a bang.
Dude, your outfit today is so good. I think, though, out of all of them, my favorite, although not spooky, was probably your angel outfit with your huge halo. Aww. Oh, dude, it was so good.
Dude, I loved
She was sparkling.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
But I think my favorite one is probably this one. Because I feel like I went all out. There's blood on me. I did my makeup very prom-like,
I love that.
Like I'm going to prom.
I love that. Oh, I love this for us. I feel like there was a lot of growth for our podcast during these weeks that we've done spooky season. I'm as sad as I am that it's over. I'm happy that I no longer have to sleep scared.
With one eye open.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that scary, though.
See, but you have your husband to protect.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After this, when I walk home alone to my car by myself, it's so scary out there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. But let's reflect a little bit later. For now, Cheli.
Yes.
Are you ready to discuss our last book of spooky season, our book of the month? If you're in our book clubs, this is the book.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about it? Do you think it can fix your life?
I do.
Good. Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Yajaira.
And I'm your host, Cheli. Today we are talking about The Possession of Alba Díaz by Isabel Cañas.
Finally.
I got it. It takes all month.
You've been saying
I know, I've been practicing since January.
What was I going to say? I think that this one was the one that I was most excited to talk about.
I had not heard about this book, and I think this happens often. You bring up books, and then all of a sudden they start popping up.
It's so weird because you said the same thing about The Bewitching, but I've been hearing about The Bewitching.
Girl, you're in the loop. You're in the loop, and I'm right outside the loop.
I'm really not, though.
I feel like you are, and she's lying to us. She's being very humble right now.
No, I mean, I get like emails from Fable and Goodreads, you know, and they let me know what's trending.
I love that.
The Possession of Alba Diaz, our mutual friend Melissa actually had told us that she was really excited about it. So it made me really excited about it.
Did she ever finish reading it?
No, she didn't.
She'll watch the episode though. Love that for Melly.
I'm excited. All right, Cheli, are you ready?
Yes, I am actually.
Yeah?
I'm ready. So what we like to do is, because we're going to spoil everything about this book, we like to take 1 minute to do a spoiler-free summary.
Yes.
And I hate doing these, but I think I'm ready.
No, I'm going to do it.
Okay, right. Okay. I was in the car. I looked at myself in the reflection. I'm like, you can do it today. You can do it. Okay, never mind. It's out.
Well, because I feel like don't you do most of them?
Probably. I think I do, actually. Sometimes you tell me that I don't do them, and then I feel gaslit, and I'm like, she's right. I haven't done a single thing.
Yeah.
So I am going to put a timer for a minute. Please let us know, spoiler-free, what this story is about.
And the purpose of this is so our listeners can see if they actually want to go read it and then come back, because we are going to spoil this whole book, okay?
Okay.
So, The Possession of Alba Diaz follows our main character, Alba, and Alba is just a girlie who's trying to survive at a time when they just want her to get married. So she decides to blackmail her bestie, Carlos, because, you know, he's a safe, nice man. And so as her fiance, he's like, hey, let's get away from this plague and go to my estate. So she goes with her family, but at the estate, there's a haunted mine. And so things happen in this mine. And there's a second main character. His name is Elias. And he is someone who is into like occult stuff. And he hears Alba screaming in the mine and helps her out. And after this instance, she starts to sleepwalk. And there's a big question. Is she possessed or is it something else?
46 seconds. Oh my gosh. Time to spare. Okay. I want to start off by saying that at the beginning of this story, there's like a little, I wouldn't call it a prologue. It's just like a little beginning.
It's like the narrator. You know those books or those movies who it's like, you don't know this actual story. Let me tell it to you how it actually went down.
So,
another movie that was like that was Pan's Labyrinth, which I love.
Oh my gosh, I remember watching
it also, yeah. Do you? Because I think we got drunk that night.
I remember watching it with you, and I remember getting really scared, and then I leaned on your shoulder, and I'm like, damn, a nap would sound so good right now. And then the movie was over.
So. Yeah, right? Like, we did watch the beginning together, but something happened that we didn't finish it. I don't remember.
That's the same thing that happened when we watched Death Note together.
The movie?
Yeah, we watched it together after I had already seen it. And every time I watch it, I always fall asleep earlier and earlier. So that time that we were watching it together, I had already watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I knocked out. Well, and then when I woke up, you were like, whoa.
There's not much to that movie, so just watch the anime. But yes, let's get started. So there's a narrator.
Before the narrator. There is this part at the beginning of the story. I'm not sure if it's the narrator who says this, but they talk about how back then, as men of the house, if you're going to give a daughter up for marriage and she's an ugly daughter, you basically have to like provide extra stuff to make that daughter like wanted. And my God, I didn't realize my first read through of this book, how much that kind of resonates throughout the story. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah.
There's so much like, how do I say this? There's so many men in this story that really are the example of what men act like when following like gender norm. How do I say it?
When they conform to gender norms.
Yes. And oh my gosh, it makes me so angry. So the fact that the book started with this, I was like, oh my gosh, is that how they think of our main character? Which it is.
Well, yeah.
She's described to be darker skinned.
She has dark hair, dark eyes. So of course, during this time, it's not that she's ugly. They just don't really see her as the ideal type.
And I mean, this takes place in Zacatecas. And back then, historically, if you had darker skin, you were considered a lower class. So I'm going to correct myself. She actually had lighter skin, but she had dark hair and dark eyes.
Yeah.
So they could excuse her just like maybe she had something in her lineage, but she wasn't considered the lowest class.
Right.
But because she did have dark hair, she is considered lower than most. Right. And so she wasn't really respected by like people her age, and she spent a lot of her childhood kind of just on her own.
Yeah, so let's keep going. Okay. So she had a friend named Carlos, and she and Carlos kind of grew up together, and she kind of realized, you know what, Carlos is a really nice man, and my parents, I'm at the age now where they're going to want to sell me off to somebody, and she doesn't want to risk it. She doesn't want to end up with an old abusive husband, so she blackmails him. And I did think it was kind of funny how she comes from a family who's very religious.
Yeah.
And so her mom is like, we have to confess, 3 times a day, because you never know, right? Impure thoughts. And so she is doing a confession with the father, and she's just like, yeah, I did blackmail my friend. And he's just like aghast. He's like, you blackmailed your friend? That's a sin.
And also, he's my fiance. Doesn't she say that? I blackmailed my fiance?
Well, yeah, but I was going to say, he is so like taken aback, and she's just like... I thought it was so funny because she's like, wait, why are you judging me though? Like, what's wrong with that? Mind your business. Like, damn.
You came to confess here. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have to be so
I know.
rude about it.
You're lucky I'm even telling you.
Gaslights him. And then gaslights the padre.
But then at the end of their session, doesn't she also think like, you know what? I'm going to keep some things to myself. No, she thinks, I'm going to keep some things to myself now. I'm not going to tell him anything.
But because like his whole thing was like, you know what? I hope that you're really good to your husband. And she was like, I didn't really like how that ended.
Yeah.
She didn't really make it about me.
Yeah. But actually, this book starts off with our other main character, Elias. He is at a market, and he starts feeling like a book is calling to him. It's a very weird moment. But when he goes to this one stand, he ends up buying this this book of spells. And the writer of this book of spells, he's really, really big on love spells.
Yes.
And I thought it was cute because the author's whole mission was like love,
Yes.
And Elias is someone who values knowledge, and he's just like, you know what, I might need this book, whatever, I'll take it, but I'm not really looking for that. So then Elias gets a letter written by his dad telling him to come back home. Yeah. And him and his dad have had kind of like a strained relationship. And so he's thinking, oh my God, it's been years since the last time I talked to him. So he's kind of like, okay, finally we're going to talk, squash the beef. So then he goes home, and it's his grandfather there, and he's like, psych, I wrote that. Your dad actually passed away a couple years ago, but your dad bought this mine with, I believe, his brother, like the dad's brother, so Elias's uncle. And he's like, the grandfather's telling Elias, there's a lot of debt that your father has that now you have to pay off. Yep. So you're gonna have to use your mercury in the mine and do something with like the silver to kind of like pay off this debt. But you know what? I'll make it better. You get like 60% of whatever money we make from that. Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good deal, but that's slowly poisoning him.
Yeah, I didn't really consider that because it does explain throughout the story when he does certain things that his hands shake.
They're trembling, yeah.
Like, no, king. Be stronger. I can fix him.
Fight the trembles.
I know. But yeah. They're gone. That's all it takes.
So then he goes back home.
Yes, he goes back home. Really, the only thing that's pushing him to do this, like, he doesn't really care about the family.
No, he doesn't.
He
has no interest in, like, owning the mine or anything there. He just wants to make enough money and disappear.
And just kind of pursue knowledge because that's his whole thing.
Yeah, that's his personality. So then Alba is, since there's a plague happening, she ends up leaving to Carlos's hometown. And while they're there, or maybe it was before that, I don't remember exactly the timeline anymore, but there was a party, right? Yes. And so she's just like overwhelmed. So she goes out to like the porch or something. And Elias is there. And so they strike up a conversation. And it's really cute because they kind of start flirting already.
But they're not looking at each other.
No. They can't really see each other. But they can see a little bit of each other, but not like that well. So it's just a little flirtation. No big deal. It's fine. But oops, Carlos and Elias.
Yeah.
They're cousins.
How do you feel about that? Hating the brother, love your other brother.
What?
I can't think of the word.
Love triangles.
Love triangles with brothers. You hate that. I
hate love triangles between brothers because I'm just like, stop trying to get into this whole sibling thing. Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
But they're cousins.
It's fine. I don't care. They're cousins.
Suddenly I'm into it.
They're cousins, but they're not close cousins. No, if they were not. BFFs, then I would have a problem with it.
How did you feel that anytime Carlos... Because I think he mentions Elias once to Alba and is like, oh, he's the convict.
He mentions after that moment, though, because she did like him. Elias, she liked Elias. And so when she goes back to her... No, first they have a dance, remember? Yeah. They danced. And then something happens. They get away from each other. And then her fiancé, Carlos, tells her that's the convict. So let's just say it now.
Yeah.
He did go to prison. Elias did go to prison because he did... maybe beat someone a little bit too much after a bar fight, or during a bar fight, I should say.
And do you forgive him?
I'm sorry, I wasn't there.
Do you forgive him? Do you feel like maybe that was just a bad day?
Well, listen, I feel like it's different because it's not like Elias is boastful about this. He does actually feel very remorseful that this happened. And this was just a different time. You know, bar fights, they happen.
I will say, too, I like that you said it like that it is a different time. But I like that his view on it at the beginning is like, I did this thing. I am a monster. Like, there is no redeemable qualities of me. Yeah. I think he calls himself an ogre often because he doesn't see himself ever getting better.
Yeah.
But in both perspectives, very early on, you can tell they're both into each other. And I'm so into that.
I thought it was so cute that the moment that Elias saw her, he was like, that is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. And wasn't it after Alba had overheard these people gossiping about her and they had called her ugly? And he was just like, no, she's stunning. So I thought that was really cute.
I thought it was cute that he started to notice his crush because there was one point where Alba does say his name and it makes like his heart stutter. And then in his mind, he's just like, oh.
What's that?
No, stop.
Calm down. It's not a big deal. But let's talk about Elias's family a little bit. So when he's home, he meets his half-sister. He didn't know he had a half-sister. Her name is Maria. And Maria is younger, and she's just like, you're not going to stay here, by the way. Like, you don't even know how to run this place. This place is mine. I grew up here. And he's just like, I don't want to stay here, and I don't care about the mine. It's fine. You can have it. I don't care.
Dang. It's so sad to me because she's so young. I think she's 10 years younger than him.
Yeah.
And there's a point where he fights with her and talks about how little he cares about this place. And she cries about it. And there's just like a point where he's like, sometimes I forget she's my sister.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, she is. And he was literally just thrown into this and expected to like take care of everything.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really know what to do at this point. But
okay, I wanted you to explain something to me that I was a little confused with. Okay. So at the beginning, you were talking about how Alba was confessing to the padre and was like, hey, blackmailed my fiance, oopsies. So the blackmail, the whole thing is that her family can take money from Carlos's family, right? Because Carlos's family owes her family a lot of money.
Yes. So her parents are not her biological parents. She was adopted because her parents were not able to conceive. And she does later on find out that she was an abandoned baby. And I think she was the baby in the mine.
Yes.
And then Elias's dad was the one who like gave her to the parents, and so like there was
she knew of this early on.
She didn't know for sure if she was the baby,
and that's why she was very big on going to Carlos's place, to his estate, like because she wanted to figure out.
She wanted to investigate, but when she gets there, people don't really talk to her. Yes. Like they're very much like to themselves. Mm-hmm. So when she gets there, Carlos gives her a tour of the place, and someone tries to take him into the mine because they want to show him something. And she's just like, no, take me with you. I want to see the mine too. Yeah. But as soon as she walks into the mine, everything around her just blackens. And it's like she's not with them anymore. And she starts hearing a baby crying. And so now she's panicking, looking for this crying baby, but she's completely disoriented.
Yeah.
And Elias hears her crying or screaming. She's screaming for the baby. And so Elias is the one to save her from the mine.
Yeah.
And when he takes her out, he's like fighting with Carlos because he's like, why would you leave your fiance alone in a mine? Are you stupid?
Oh my god.
So yeah, they fight a lot.
Okay. To bring up too, in this estate, who we currently have is Alba with Carlos. Elias is there, but he's kind of staying in this like workers'
It's hut. In the servants' quarters.
Right? Okay. Yeah. And then the padre is also there, Bartolomeo.
The father that she confessed to, yeah.
But is also besties with Carlos.
Yeah, they're besties.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. The tea is so much. This feels like a telenovela. Just everyone knows each other.
Yeah,
Damn.
There's so much happening. And then there's this other coworker, I believe his name is Romeo, and he has beef with Elias. And so they like fight in front of everybody. And it's kind of like awkward because, Romeo is found passed away.
Yeah.
Brutally. And they accuse Elias, but Elias was actually with Alba because that was the first night that she was sleepwalking. And he found her. And when he found her, it looked like so gory to him because her face looked so distorted. And I believe her eyes looked like hollow and stuff. Like, I don't know. She looked very ghost-like. And so he got scared. But he was like, but her body, though. Her body.
She tries to walk away from it, but I keep just coming back.
I know. It's like, okay, I won't look at her face because it's scary.
Baby,
not because it's not beautiful. It's just scary.
Look at me.
I know. And so
she snaps out of it.
When she wakes up, she's so confused. And then she explains that she did used to sleepwalk.
Yes.
And so he helps her. And that's the night that the whole situation with Romeo happened. So then she tells Bartolomeo. She tells him, the father, like in confession, like, he was with me, but I can't tell people that because,
But it's so funny.
I'm, engaged to be married.
You came from the religion where you do have to confess.
Yes.
I didn't. So the idea of confession to me, it's so like foreign. Like I know what it is.
Yeah.
But to me, it felt like Bartolomeo just wanted the tea.
No, he definitely.
He was sitting, you know how the confession boxes are just like a huge square, like a phone booth?
But you can't see each other.
She's sitting on one side, but he's like kicking his feet, laying around. Tell me, wait, hold on.
Do you remember those skits, the Chabela skits?
Which ones?
Where she would like, you don't remember the I think they were Mexican. You gotta show me.
I'll probably know it.
Where she would like confess to the padre. It was comedy. Yeah. She would confess to the padre and she would make it sound very raunchy, like whatever it was that she was talking about. And the padre would be like, Chabela. And she's like, but then she would be like, I know. And then she would explain that it was something innocent, even though it made it sound like it wasn't. And
that sounds so familiar. Dude, you're going to have to show me a picture of it after.
Yeah, I will. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this because I feel it over my ears.
Okay. That looks a lot better.
Like that?
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. I think that's exactly what the padre was doing. He was kicking his feet, coloring. Wait, hold on. It's not a bad thing to
lust over.
No, but he was like, it's not a bad thing that you were with Elias. Was there something else that maybe happened? I don't know. And she was like, yeah, I had
impure thoughts.
He's like freaking out. He's like, sorry, that wasn't me.
That's hilarious. But yeah, it did give me that same vibe too.
Can I say though, just to backtrack just a little bit, Romeo, the one who passed away, or I should say the one who was killed.
Yeah.
The night before, I don't remember why, but Elias had to make a good impression. And so when he sat with them all at dinner, Romeo was kind of leading the conversation. And Elias was like, I'm usually not around people. Like, I don't want to have a conversation with this man. He doesn't seem like someone I want to know. And at this point, him and Alba had gotten in a fight. And he was just like, I don't want to be here. But when he started talking about like his travels and the places that he's been, Alba wanted to know about his travels. And she got cut off just because Romeo wanted to mention like, oh, you wouldn't be considered a foreigner though, because like you're a Moor, which was like back then like of Muslim descent, but it was used in a very derogatory way because he's dark skinned. And he took offense to that because it was mostly targeting his mom. And I freaking loved it. Him throwing the wine at Romeo and just leaving.
Yeah, that was the fight that I mentioned. I just wanted to skip
I'm
over
sorry.
that.
I just thought that was so... I love him.
You like
me
that?
as Alba? I'm just like, wait.
Wait, he's so cute.
the freaking padre watching like, wait, oh my God.
Wait, I kind of ship him. Let's jump a little bit forward because we still have a lot to cover.
Go ahead.
So Elias quickly realizes, hey, I think Alba's possessed because she is sleepwalking like nightly now. And even in the same night when she locks the door, somehow she is able to get out of the door. And so she tells him that she thinks that the padre is next to be targeted.
Yes.
Because she keeps having these like weird visions, like, oh my God, I think something's going to happen to him. And so he starts telling her, like, I'm going to help you. And because he's so willing to help, on one night, she attacks him with a knife because the demon inside of her is like, you know what? You bug me. You're in the way. And so this demon that is inside of Alba, it starts telling him, like, I know what happened to Fatima. Like, I know that you abandoned her. And he's freaking out because he's like, who told you about my wife? That's so weird.
She's saying this, Alba is saying this in his mother tongue.
Yeah.
Like a language she doesn't even know.
And it also, even though she is kind of scary right now, her body, like I said before, very sexy. So he's just like, stop.
Babe, get off of me.
Is this cheating? I don't know.
Stop it.
And so when she comes back, he's like, girl, I need her help with this demon.
Yep.
So the book of spells comes in handy because now he does like a little sigil on the ground. And remember, this is when it starts to get a little juicy, a little spicy.
Dude, okay, but can I just say, I love him so much. When he was like, okay, we're going to do a little witchcraft right now. And I want you to know that you can say no. Like when you're uncomfortable, just tell me no.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, no, yeah, I get it. And he was like, but do you want to practice it? Because like I used to not know how to say no. And I want you to feel comfortable to say no. So like, for example, if I touch you, he can say, no, stop it. And she was like, no, stop it. And then he did it again. And then he was like, okay, go ahead. And she didn't say anything. And then he's already shaking. Like, he's like, go ahead.
And then she's like, no, keep touching me. Dude, I lost my mind. This was when they had their first kiss. And it was so magical. Like,
oh my God.
Such amazing romance in this horror
Suddenly,
book.
the vibes in the estate are a little off. And Bartolomeo's like, I feel like I'm going to get some tea later.
And he does. So during this exorcism that they tried to perform, he fails.
Yes.
And so because he thinks that Alba could be in danger, he decides to include the padre now. He didn't want to at first because he didn't want to get the Inquisition involved. But now he's like, you know what? I need help. So now that Chismoso is going to get into this.
I know. We need your help. And he's like,
Finally, I knew there was something I was missing.
He's wearing a lot of like DIY bracelets, and it says like Alba X. Oh my God, I forgot his name.
Elias?
Thank you. Alba X Elias forever. It's like finally.
I've been waiting for this moment. But
yes, go ahead.
Unfortunately, he is a little rough. So he like ties her up and he tells everyone that she has some sort of sickness.
Yeah.
And so nobody sees her until Carlos comes in. And he gets mad because Elias comes in and he's just like, why is he here? And he thinks that he doesn't know what's going on. So Elias kind of has to like bite back a laugh. Like, you're the one who's behind, not me. Remember that? The drama between them?
Yes. I hate it though because like the whole time we're over here like Bartolomeo, we know you're like the king of the fan club. You love Elias and me. You're not going to say anything. And Bartolomeo in this moment, freaking snitch. He's like, I never said I wouldn't tell.
Oh yeah.
I never said I wouldn't tell.
Elias had asked him not to tell anyone that she was possessed, but he did tell Carlos because they needed to transport her or something. I don't remember anymore. Or they needed like to take shifts or something.
It made me so mad. It made me so mad. Yeah.
I did want him to know. I mean, he's the fiance.
I know, but not like this. I don't want it. No, don't see me weak.
It's not like there's any romance between them.
No, I know, but I feel a certain way about Carlos and Alba because even though there's no romance, there is this like beautiful relationship between them that I feel like gets better throughout the story. Was not good now because he was extremely mad at. I think there's a point where he even says like, I know we're not romantically involved, but you're still my wife.
Fiancé.
Like, yeah. Or you're going to be my wife.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt a certain way. Bartolomeo really, really goofed this one up.
Well, unfortunately, when she gets possessed again, the freaking demon is not an ally. The demon outs Carlos.
Oh my God. Not funny at all, but that's such a funny way to put it. He's not an ally. Oh my gosh.
The demon's a girl, no?
Oh, she's not an ally.
Well, actually, I don't know.
They're not an ally.
At this point in time, actually, pause for a second there. We forgot to mention that his stepmom, Carolina, tells him about the goddess. So there's a temple that they hid away because the padre wanted it. There's this whole thing where he thought that it was this temple that was causing the demon to come out, but it's not. It's something else. And so Carolina tells Elias, you need to go into this cave and communicate with the goddess to see if she can help you with Alba. But they think that he's going to have to off Alba, but he's already too much in love.
Don't they mention too at this point that the baby that had went missing in the mines is Alba?
Yeah.
And the reason a baby was in there was because the guy in charge of the mines, I don't remember what his name was, he did a horrible thing to a woman and she ended up in a situation where her baby was possessed. And in order to get rid of this, he just gave this baby away in order to get rid of the evil.
Yeah.
And it really sucks because like the way it's presented is very much like, of course it's not Alba's fault. She had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, the only thing we can do is kill her. And it's like, no.
Yeah. And he already is in too deep, so he's not going to do that.
And I love his sister Maria when it's like, he's too deep in love with her.
Yeah.
That is not going to
like
happen.
on the side, yeah.
Yeah.
So when he goes in to talk to the goddess informs him that she moves through silver, which lucky enough, because he works with silver and mercury, he already has it embedded into his hands. You know, it's already in him. So she could move through him and help him out with the demon. So back again in this moment when Alba's possessed and the demon's talking crazy and he outs Carlos because Carlos has always been in love with Bartolomeo.
Oh my God.
Something happens with Elias where he I don't know if he casts a spell or something, but he is able to help Alba with the demon.
But after that, Carlos and Bartolomeo see like the soot marks on the floor, which makes it look like Elias is possessed.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Well, also, it's also the fact that he's dabbling in the occult because at this time it's very frowned down upon. So they're like, that's not okay.
And also, wasn't Bartolomeo like low-key jealous that Alba came to Elias and not him? When it came to like all this like the possession stuff, that's literally what I
know, that's literally me.
That's the padre. And like he was like hella mad about it. So I feel like to Bartolomeo, him over here also not being an ally and just wanting to be the one who solves this is like, oh my God, I caught him in his freaking game.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna say this padre is amazing, and I am.
Yeah. So now Elias is imprisoned.
Yeah.
And when Alba finally wakes up, she's also kind of in prison, but in her room. And there's other padres who are watching her. And then Maria comes in, feeds her, and tells her that Elias is in the barn. And they're torturing him, basically. And so she's just like, I need to get him out of here because I love him. Okay, I love him. Sue me. And so then she escapes. And she runs into Carlos.
And Carlos he's so mad and brings up that point, like, you're still my wife, you know? Like,
fiancé. They're not married.
You're going to be my wife. Sorry, I'm thinking in the future. And she tells him, like, you deserve to marry someone that loves you.
Yeah, who will love every part of you.
Hey, Carlos, I'm an ally. And he's like,
I knew it.
And so at this point, he's like, I'll help you.
Well, he says it in a very like reluctant way, like, okay, like you go to the barns first, I'll meet you, I'll get the carriage ready for you.
But it's so funny because when they get Elias, the whole time Elias is like, Carlos is helping.
Yeah.
When did that happen? How long have you been out?
It's very unexpected. It's very unexpected, but it's nice. So then she gets him out and they run to the carriage, and now they're like, okay, we need to escape and we're gonna go to Acapulco.
Yeah.
And crazy moment happens after this. When they try to escape, then the padre shows up, and the demon really wants to kill the padre. Of course, you know, this is like his realm. And so there's like a tussle between the padre and Elias, and then he stabs Elias.
Bartolomeo does? And then months pass.
Yeah, right? So Alba believes that Elias is dead, but he was actually taken by Maria and Carolina, and they were healing him. They were like patching him up again. And
at this time, she goes back to Zacatecas.
But she's going through a lot of exorcisms.
Yes.
And so they believe that the demon is out of her. But I love this scene so much. It's been months already. Yeah. And she's getting ready for her wedding. And, you know, she's sitting in the vanity. She's looking at herself in the mirror. And I love that moment when it said that she smiled and the demon smiled back. Oh my God. I love that so much because you can see it. You could see it. And also there was that little hope that maybe the demon wasn't there anymore. But she's still in there.
Dang.
And so on the wedding day, demon goes feral.
Sees Bartolomeo and is like, that man's not going to make it.
That is mine.
Bartolomeo, in the kindest way possible, is no more. He is no more.
Dude, it was crazy. But yeah.
But at this point, Elias comes in, just like in Shrek 1, freaking opens the door, runs in.
Not at all like Shrek 1, because he says, I object, and that's not what Elias does. Can we not talk about Shrek during a horror book? Like, please.
It felt powerful. I felt like I should bring it up because I want people to know how powerful this moment was to me too.
Also, in Shrek, there was a dragon. There was no dragon in
Oh my God. Why are you all of a sudden the biggest Shrek fan known to man? That's crazy.
Love Shrek.
I know you do, but you know how much I love Shrek.
I don't think you do. I don't think you know Shrek the way that I know Shrek.
How heartbreaking this is right now. Everyone doesn't know. I love Shrek.
Oh, Miss wants to deny how much she loves Shrek.
Stop! I'm grown, and I want to accept my love. I think it's time.
Okay, anyway, nothing like Shrek. Get Shrek out of your mind because this is not. Don't parallel them together.
Elias breaks in.
No, he doesn't break in. She's on a killing spree.
Oh, you're right.
She's the demon now.
She kills hella padres, right?
No, yeah. It's a massacre. And she doesn't stop until she hears a familiar voice. You're right. Elias is there like, look at me, babe. Look at me.
I'm right here, babe.
And then he...
How does he get it out of her?
Because he does like a spell or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's the goddess. Like somehow he gets the demon out of her and they live happily ever after.
Walking over the padres.
Sorry, guys.
Where's Carlos?
Carlos? No, there's no mention of Carlos here.
But this is his. Carlos didn't even go, which is crazy. Because it would have been a different type of wedding, different drama.
That's what I had wanted to ask you. Because when I read this, there was no mention of Carlos, only Bartolomeo. He was the only one that they confirmed.
And the several padres.
Death. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if Carlos was okay.
Or
Is
maybe
he okay?
Carlos wanted to be the one that walks down the aisle.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
He would. He's like, after all these months, it's been all about you. Now it's about me.
No, but it's funny because like after that massacre happens, it ends with like people think that Alba walked down that bloody aisle on her own. No.
Because this is like an urban legend.
Yes. Elias,
this is the narrator again. Sorry.
Elias was with her hand in hand, and now their journey begins.
And they go
and
to
it's
Acapulco.
Like, you're telling me this as if like 2 pages ago the worst massacre known to man just happened, and you're like, no, but it was really romantic.
No, but it was, because don't you remember that the way that it ended paralleled the beginning with the fact that he found that book, and that author of the book loved love and, you know, really prioritized love and was searching for love. And so at the end of the book, it said that even though Elias was not searching for love, he found it. Bitch! I can't even hit you with this.
No,
it was so beautiful.
It was really beautiful.
Me crying at the end.
And I really like it too that like even though Elias was someone who considered himself a monster, out of everyone in the story, he was so here for Alba. Yeah. And there was even a point too that throughout this whole like, she's already deep in like the possession mode. And when they were at the estate, there was a point where one of the people who was related to Carlos was like, hey, I just realized Carlos is kind of going crazy because you're here. So why don't I just give you the percentage of money you were going to get so you can just go?
Oh, they tell Elias that.
Yeah. And Elias, this is all he wanted at the beginning of the story. And he's like, no.
To pay off the debt.
I promised Alba I was going to stay.
And help her.
And the guy's like, no, I'm generous.
That's his uncle.
Yes. Yes. I don't remember his name.
Humberto?
No, it started with an H, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, Humberto starts with an H.
No, it was something else, but I don't think it was that. But his uncle's telling him like, here is the money. I'm being so generous. And he has a moment. Oh my God, if this were a movie, it'd be so magical. Where he like tosses the money back and he's like, no. And he walks away because he's like, I told Alba I'm going to stay and I'm going to stay.
And that was so sweet. But he does tell his uncle that it wouldn't be worth it if he didn't earn it, you know?
Damn.
The end.
Oh my God, love is so real.
Love is so real. And I love that we read a love story at the end of October.
But it was so well written. Like, I love how horror can complement other genres.
Yes.
So well.
Yes.
Because we've read horror and comedy. That was our last book of the month for September. So horror and romance together in this
worked really well.
I'm sad about Carlos. I'm sad that we didn't get to see what happened to him.
What do you mean? Carlos is good. He's living his life. Living la vida loca. Since you brought up Shrek, okay, man, let's bring
Okay, you're saying it. I thought you were a Shrek fan. I thought that you would have loved to bring that up. No, never mind. It's whatever.
If you love Shrek so much, why didn't you dress up as Shrek, huh?
Cut to the next episode. We're both Shrek.
I'm the human Shrek, though.
Wait, why? What if I want to be a human Shrek?
You don't. You literally don't.
We'll discuss it in our next meeting. You're right. I don't. I want to be that green man.
I know. So this was my favorite story of spooky season, and honestly, probably my favorite story of the year.
Really?
Yeah. I loved this book so much. Oh my God, it was so cute because when I finished reading it, I felt, you know, when you finish a book that you love a lot?
Yes.
It's just like so in you.
You're
so excited. I told my husband this book front to back, and he was like, I haven't seen you this excited for a book in a while. And I was like, oh,
wow.
Because I love it.
What do you think was the last book you felt like this with?
Oh God, I don't even know. It's been a minute, yeah. Even if I really enjoy, like, of course I've given books 5 out of 5. But this year,
it's different.
But I mean, like, been super excited and just like want to relive it again. I reread it after I finished because I loved it so much.
Oh my God, I love that for you.
I'm sad though because it was a Fade to Black, and I'm pissed.
You want to know?
Me logging into AO3, like, please.
Guess it's my job.
No, if nobody has written it, all right, I'll volunteer. I guess.
I really, really like this book a lot. It is a 5 out of 5 for me as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be my favorite spooky read, though.
What's your favorite spooky read?
My favorite spooky read that we had was the book of the month last month, which was my Ex the Antichrist by Craig D. Louis.
You do prefer more like comedic.
It was so well done.
Yeah, it was a really good book.
But I think it's a nice contrast to each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm glad that we read both books. And I think this is a very good book to end spooky season with.
I'm sad though.
But you have to be happy with our journey. You know what I mean?
Next spooky season though.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to up the game?
I just think more costumes, more blood, more fake blood.
I think we have to
more themes.
Should we summon something? Is that maybe too much?
No empieces. Don't start.
Don't start. Why? Poor kid.
You don't. Poor cat. You don't want to summon anything. You're just saying that because the camera is on, and you're feeling brave.
We're gonna cut, and I'm gonna be like, please, I don't want to do it.
I was kidding.
I think though we do have to film somewhere semi-spooky.
No.
Why not?
I just don't think next year is the right time.
What? Why I was thinking
Your
of why not?
voice.
I don't get it. I feel like we're both brave enough. We can hire security, your husband, to protect us just in case.
I just don't think we're ready for that. But we'll discuss it later. We'll have a meeting after this. Or next year. I don't know.
No, yeah.
No rush.
We'll have a meeting with the whole staff and see what they think.
Okay.
This was a good way to end spooky season.
Yeah, I agree.
To anyone listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read. We're actually all booked until December.
Dude.
So you probably won't see your recommendations until maybe February.
I know.
We're on top of it.
Yeah, we are.
Crazy.
And it's been helping us out a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in supporting us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want something that's monthly, we do have Coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We post every Tuesday.
Yes.
Yajaira's been doing her own solo episodes recently.
Oh, did you watch my last one?
Yes! Your makeup one? Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You're so well spoken.
I just feel so inspired recently, so I don't know how long I'll keep it up, but it's been really fun.
I love seeing you do this. It's so great. You should go watch those 2 episodes. You did a horror reads recommendation, and then you did a review, and then did a makeup.
I did a makeup
look based on the book cover.
Yes.
Oh my God. Queen.
Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. I was going to ask if you saw it, but we'll talk later about it.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you
in November. Yeehaw!
Oh my God.
You already yeehawed, okay? You already yeehawed.
Give me a Dolly Parton song right now. She's working
mom.
9 to 5. Is she single mom?
No, that's someone.
I
was trying so hard to think of a country song. I don't know.
El payaso del rodeo.
That's Achy Breaky Heart.
Thank you. Understand. Why did we both whip?
That was really weird. We synced up.
Yes.
We synced up. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.